Today we will be talking about the topic of sequences. The things we will be discussing today is the two main types of sequences and a problem on sequences. Here are the two main types of sequences. An arithmetic sequence is when the base number is added by the differences. In our example is the base number 2 being added by 2 all over and over again. The form of an arithmetic sequence is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and going on. A being the first number and D being the difference between numbers. Geometric sequences is when a base number is multiplied by a difference over and over again. Its form is n, n2, n3, n4, n5, and it continues on. Remember that n2 squared is the same as n1 multiplied by n3, and n3 squared is the same with n2 multiplied by n4, and it continues on and on. This is the problem that we are going to be discussing today. There are four positive integers that form an arithmetic sequence. If we subtract 2, 6, 7, and 2 respectively from the four numbers, it forms a geometric sequence. What is the sum of these four numbers? We will be doing this in 7 steps. Let's go on to step 1. Step 1 is to find the formula for the geometric sequence. Its form is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. We will be focusing on the first four forms of it because there are only 4 integers in the question. After subtracting, its form will be A minus 2, A plus D minus 6, A plus 2D minus 7, A plus 3D minus 2, which is a geometric sequence as said in the question. This marks the completion of step 1. Step 2 is identifying the geometric conditions and applying them. The conditions, as I said before, is n2 squared is the same as n1 multiplied by n3, and condition 2 is n3 squared is the same as n2 multiplied by n4. So by applying it and substitutioning the formulas of the geometric sequence, it will be A plus D minus 6 squared equals to A minus 2 multiplied by A plus 2D minus 7 for condition 1, and for condition 2 is A plus 2D minus 7 squared equals to A plus D minus 6 multiplied by A plus 3D minus 2. Now step 3 is to expand and simplify condition 1. To remind you, condition 1 is this: A plus D minus 6 squared equals to A minus 2 multiplied by A plus 2D minus 7. And first we need to expand the left hand side, which is by just multiplying A plus D minus 6 twice, hence the squared symbol, which would make it A squared plus 2AD plus D squared minus 12A minus 12D plus 36. And to expand the right hand side, we just need to multiply those two expressions, which makes it into A squared plus 2AD minus 7A minus 2A minus 4D plus 14, which can be simplified into A squared plus 2AD minus 9A minus 4D plus 14. And now we need to form it into an equation. Now the equation is A squared plus 2AD plus D squared minus 12A minus 12D plus 36 equals to A squared plus 2AD minus 9A minus 4D plus 14. We would need to remove A squared plus 2AD from both sides because it makes it easier to simplify. We do that by subtracting A squared plus 2AD from both sides. Now we need to move the right hand side to the left hand side, which makes it D squared minus 12A minus 12D plus 36 plus 9A plus 4D minus 14. This makes it easier for us to simplify. And by simplifying it, which is adding the common terms, makes it d squared minus 3a minus 8d plus 22. Now we need to move everything else but d squared to the other side, which is the right hand side, to make it easier for us later on. Now for step 4. Step 4 is to expand and simplify condition 2. Condition 2 is this one. I have written it again so you guys don't forget it. And to expand the left hand side, we just multiply it by itself. It's the same thing as the thing as step 3. And the left hand side expanded will be a squared plus 4ad plus 4d squared minus 14a minus 28d plus 49. And the right hand side, we do the same thing, and after it's expanded and simplified, it will be a squared plus 4ad plus 3d squared minus 8a minus 20d plus 12, and we will form it into an equation. The equation is that on top, and we need to remove a squared plus 4ad from both sides to make it easier for us to simplify later. And we will also do the same thing as step 3 by moving the right hand side to the left hand side, and we simplify it doing the same way. And we move everything else other than d squared to the right hand side. As I said, it will be important later on. This is step 5. Find a by subtracting condition 2 with condition 1. And just now I said that moving everything but d squared is important because d squared, and as you can remember, condition 1 and condition 2 is d squared equals, which means they all are equal. And by using everything else other than the d squared, which is 3a plus 8d minus 22 equals 6a plus 8d minus 37, which is condition 1 equals to condition 2, we can find a. And to find a, we need to subtract condition 2 with condition 1, which is 6a plus 8d minus 37 is minus by 3a plus 8d minus 22 equals to 0. And to find a, we just need to simplify it, and then we get 3a minus 15. We move 15 to the other side, it becomes 3a equals to 15, and a is 5. We are done with our first number. And at step 6, we need to find d. Since we have find a, we can substitute a from one of the conditions. D squared minus 3, quantity 5, which is a, minus 8d plus 22 equals to 0. We multiply 3 with 5, so it becomes d squared minus 15 minus 8d plus 22. We simplify it, it becomes d squared minus 8d plus 7 equals to 0. Now you see it looks familiar because it is a quadratic equation. We can factorize it and it will become d minus 7, d minus 1 equals to 0, which makes it d equals to 7 or d equals to 1. Now we will check d equals to 1 if it's valid or not. If d equals to 1 and we apply it to the arithmetic equation, it will become 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we subtract the thing from the question, it will become 3, 0, 0, 6, which is not valid since it is not a geometric sequence. So the only option for us is d equals 7. Now that we know a and d, we can go to step 7, which is the final stretch. We need to find the sum of the 4 integers, which is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and a plus 4d. Since we know a and d, we can just substitute it into each other. I saved the hassle of substitutioning it. Now it's just right there. The answer is 5, 12, 19, and 26. Now the question asked for us of the sum of the 4 numbers. So we just add them all up. It becomes 5 plus 12 plus 19 plus 26, which is 62. We are finally done with the question. The sum of the 4 integers is 62. Here is all of the steps, and thank you for listening. Be sure to study more. Thank you.